Reddit. What was the dumbest thing that won or lost you a case? Our first case proves that a single poorly written contract can completely ruin a multi-million-dollar corporation. Let us look at the ultimate luxury travel loophole. Meet the man who pulled off the ultimate luxury travel loophole. In 1987, American Airlines launched a high-end, unlimited lifetime pass called the Air Pass, expecting to make quick corporate cash. Airline executives eagerly signed away lifetime first-class travel for a flat fee. They confidently assumed no passenger could ever outfly the massive initial cost. They were completely wrong. Instead, he turned it into absolute, chaotic freedom. He flew to Paris just for a quick breakfast and to London for lunch, casually sipping premium whiskey above the clouds every single week. He even discovered a brilliant contract loophole, routinely booking adjacent first-class seats under fake names just to give his luxury leather briefcase its own personal space during the flight. Corporate leadership watched their profits burn in absolute panic. Boardrooms turned into furious shouting matches as executives realized his endless flights were costing the airline millions in lost revenue. Desperate to stop the financial bleeding, a secret legal task force spent months hunting for a tiny contract violation. They dug through mountains of paperwork, tracking unauthorized flights and signatures. Finally, the trap was set at the airport. Gate agents and terminal supervisors whispered urgently as they confirmed the high-risk target had just boarded and taken his favorite seat, 12C.
He's in seat 12C.
Are you certain? We have to notify security immediately.
Security officers suddenly surrounded him at the terminal. They addressed him directly, handed him an official envelope, and revoked his legendary pass forever. The golden ticket was officially gone. Case 2. A notorious drug dealer was facing up to 20 years in federal prison. The prosecution had a massive mountain of evidence, and a conviction seemed absolutely inevitable. They had an airtight surveillance tape showing a midnight drug deal down to every single transaction, with the suspect's criminal operations clearly captured on the secret monitor. They even found the exact marked cash inside his leather wallet, glowing brightly with forensic security strips under the investigators' sharp ultraviolet light during the raid. With no physical counter-evidence, the young defense attorney stood alone before the grand, empty courtroom, desperately fighting and betting everything on a single argument of reasonable doubt. But after just 10 minutes of deliberation, the jury returned with a completely bizarre question. They suddenly demanded to see the defendant's teeth, leaving the entire courtroom speechless. The furious judge immediately slammed his heavy wooden gavel, completely shattering the desktop and aggressively denying their absurd request right on the spot. Just 5 minutes later, the jury delivered a stunning verdict of not guilty. The defense attorney froze in absolute, stunned disbelief at the completely unexpected outcome. In the quiet marble hallway, the lawyer confronted the lead juror, only to realize they completely forgot to even discuss the marked cash or the vehicle's license plate. With a subtle, ironic smile, he realized that sheer absurdity had just won the day. The corridor lights quickly faded, leaving the entire courtroom in total darkness. Case 3. A bitter domestic dispute between a father and his adult son escalated into a tense courtroom trial for criminal assault. The initial evidence heavily pointed toward mutual combat, revealing a chaotic physical fight where both men were actively hitting each other. The jurors listened carefully, showing deep sympathy for the older man, and they were completely prepared to deliver a quick acquittal. But the entire defense strategy instantly shattered when the proud father took the stand and loudly bragged, "Oh yeah, I hooped his ass good." His defense lawyer could only stare in utter horror, slowly closing his eyes as his own client happily described the beating in graphic detail. The strict judge sat completely stunned by the sheer stupidity, immediately lowering his hand over his face in a weary, dramatic facepalm. With a proud, enthusiastic confession delivered directly to the record, the trial took a sudden turn, sealing the defendant's fate forever. The jury had no legal choice left but to convict him. The golden chance was gone as the room plunged into total darkness. The law can be perfectly logical, but human behavior remains completely unpredictable. Which of these 3 cases surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments.